Well, the fire apparently started on around Saturday over the weekend. We know that it started towards the Smitsdrift area. That is more than 100 kilometers away from where we are at the moment. We are just seeing some emergency vehicles making their way past us at the moment. What we've seen so far is just devastation upon devastation along this N12. It has skipped on various spots in this area. It has jumped across the N12. So we're seeing a lot of farmland and grazing land being destroyed by this fire that has been raging since Saturday. We've also seen a lot of distressed animals. We've also seen a lot of dead animals and we have just been driving. I think we're just about 50 kilometers or 30 kilometers outside of Kimberley, and it's still raging another 120 kilometers towards Hopetown. But let's talk to Isa Gou. She's one of the residents here. Isa, tell us, how bad is this fire?
Well, Ulrich, I can tell you this is the baddest I have seen. The worst, not baddest, the worst fire in my life. I'm staying here for more than 50 years and it's heartbroken. I cried this morning. Really, it's not nice.
And tell us, the fire has been started on Saturday already. So a lot of people that are like you, quite emotional, people are quite tired as well, battling this fire.
Yes, indeed. My son-in-law, I know they went on the Douglas Road last evening and they were there busy with the fire past 11. And, I think people are just tired. It's really not very nice, this thing that is testering our country. I'm asking people to pray for the wind to go and that rain might come.
And a lot of places where we've seen where people have been stopping and trying to extinguish this fire, we've also seen people stopping and giving some water, some cool drinks as well.
Yes, that's really a good heart. So showing from the people in South Africa, all the farm workers helping. I just stopped also giving there by Langberg some farm workers some ice when I went to buy it. My husband, they are also busy with the fires at the other side, and they say it's on their way to the Free State now. I think we can all just say for all the people, every farmer, every farm worker, I just pray that the Lord keep you up and that you will be there after this and we can just say thank you and that the Lord will send the rain again.
Tell us about the loss of grazing land, especially, and animals. We've seen quite a few animals in distress, animals basically surrounded by fire.
Yes, I know. The farm where my son-in-law, Johan, were last evening, they lost some very expensive animals, wild animals. And yes, all that I know that the farmers can cut the wires that the animals can go through. But yes, there is a loss in a lot of these animals, and this is their food. And I'm just feeling bad for all the farmers, really.
Thank you very much, and that is a very emotional Isa Gou's. Of course, you see behind me emergency vehicles still making their way towards the Hopetown area. Of course, a lot of people pledging support, just to give some water, some ice, some cool drinks to the affected farmers. The farmers are coming here, some from very far away, hundreds of kilometers away, to come and help, of course, extinguish the blaze that has ravaged large parts of areas since Saturday. Of course, this is not the first fire even for this month. Just 3 weeks ago, towards the Kuruman area, at the Koopmansfontein area, we also saw fires there that ravaged that area for a couple of days. More than 100,000 hectares of grazing land in that instance was destroyed during that fire. And so in terms of this fire that has been raging for the past 3 days, the farmers organizations are saying that they will only be able to see what was destroyed once the fire has been brought under control. But a very large area affected by this fire, and of course a lot of animals also affected by this fire. We also saw just about 10-20 minutes ago, we saw one of the animals injured by the fire, of course being humanely taken down or shot by some of the farms just to end their suffering.
Yeah.
Studio.
All right, Ulrich, just, I heard your guest talking about, the battle really in terms of, this fire being exacerbated by the wind. It does seem that there's still quite a bit of a struggle. The firefighters are indeed struggling. Is it getting any better in terms of the fact that they started on Saturday? I hear your guest saying that people are so tired now, and rightly so. So, maybe you can talk to us about the battle in terms of containing this fire.
Well, there's been a Herculean battle, to get this blaze under control. Like you say, it started on Saturday. It's been ravaging for hundreds of kilometers from from the west of the province, going. We have reports that it's actually reached the Free State already. So hundreds of kilometers already affected. We have a very strong wind, and that is what actually taking this fire across national roads, across railway lines, across from farm to farm to town to town. But at the moment we are also seeing the weather slowly cooling down. They are hoping, of course, that it will rain, and that will bring some relief in assisting farmers and firefighters and other people to bring this fire under control.
All right, Ulrich Hendricks, thanks very much for that report, and stay safe. That's Ulrich for us in Kimberley, where fire has been raging since Saturday, and firefighters and farmers continuing to fight those fires. A lot has been lost at this time, including animals on some of those farms.